Okay, so I'm recording. I hope the sound is okay. So, guys, what are your names and why are you here?
So, my name is Ruslan. I'm here because I'm Ukrainian, and today is the second anniversary, if we can call it, like, of Russian invasion of Ukraine. And 2 years since they started trying to kill my family, my friends, and my nationality.
My name is Maria Makarovich. I'm also Ukrainian, and I'm here as a volunteer in Taiwan Stands with Ukraine. We're here to show how important this support from Taiwan to Ukraine for us, and we want to also highlight that war still ongoing, and we still need this support to win over Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And what is it fair to say you want peace in Ukraine?
We are Ukrainians, we are a peaceful nation, and we want this peace, obviously. But unfortunately, we can't do this peace by ourselves. This is Russian decision to invade it in our country, and only they can create peace in our country if they just go home and start to care about their internal policy and issues in Russia, and not invade in different countries.
Now, Putin would say that Zelensky was bombing ethnic Russians in the Donbass. These are Ukrainians who are ethnically Russian. They speak Russian. They go to Russian Orthodox Church on Sunday. He would say he invaded the Donbass to stop this bombing. What would you say to that?
First of all, the war started in 2014 by Russia occupying Crimea and creating a proxy war in Donbass area. And there are plenty and multitude of evidences actually Russia bombing Donbass and trying to impersonate like it was Ukrainian soldiers, first of all. Secondly, the question honestly is a bit incorrect because Zelensky wasn't even a president at that time. He was just a comedian at that time, even though like he was a very popular comedian. He was never in politics at that time. It was Petro Poroshenko who was the president at that moment, and whatever Ukraine was doing at that moment, it was defensive actions against Russia, creating a proxy war and using Ukrainians living in Ukrainian land to fight with other Ukrainians just by creating like this propaganda and totally opposite reality about Ukraine trying to kill Russian language and Russians. I was born in Kiev, which is capital. My whole life with my whole family I spoke Russian. So what? Nobody got trying to kill me. Even when I went to Lviv, the most western, the most pro-Ukrainian and nationalistic area of Ukraine, I spoke Russian there. I had zero troubles, like in my 10, 12 visits there. Ukraine does not hate someone for speaking Russian. Ukraine hates someone for trying to kill us and kill our nationality.
I want to also add, because I was born in Donetsk region, this is east of Ukraine. I am originally from Bakhmut, and I speak Ukrainian, my Ukrainian language, my family too. We were there in 2014 when our city was occupied by Russians, and yes, we saw some local people who for payment participated in this occupation, but majority of population of Donetsk region, Lugansk region, pro-Ukrainian. We didn't want to see the Russia in our land. And I want to say also that this is a propaganda narrative, very popular propaganda narrative. Russia spreads this propaganda just to pretend that their actions were legal, but this is not similar with legal, because Russia just created this informational narrative to start this invasion because they want to occupy us. They want to destroy now our identity. This is the main reason.
Do you have any thoughts on the Azov battalion?
They're Ukrainian heroes.
And are they not Nazis?
No. This is also Russian propaganda.
Are you gonna be Nazi if somebody will come to your house and will try to kill your family? Is that being Nazi? Like, it's a question to you as the interviewer. If somebody's
Oh.
gonna come to your house and will try to rape your wife or daughter and kill your family, are you Nazi for defending them?
No.
Said,
How is how can peace be achieved?
by supporting Ukraine with weapons and we are Ukrainians, we have capacity to stop Russians in Ukraine because it's not a secret that Russia wants to go further, to go occupy other countries in the European Union. We have capacity to stop them, but we need armed support.
So you need so are part of today is hopefully, or is part of today hopefully to increase European and American money and weapons going to Ukraine?
No, we're in Taiwan. We're not in the United States. We're just still trying to raise the issue of Ukraine here to call people for support and donations for ambulance machines, for humanitarian support, etc. Because let's be honest, most people, they do not want to donate for weapons, which is absolutely understandable. We are not trying to make people donate for weapons. But yes, we do kind of not expect, but we do rely on support from Europe and from United States in weapons and ammunition. Because, well, if somebody is gonna try to kill you, you need a tool to defend yourself against this person or those people, like in plural. So yeah, we do rely on support from United States and in Europe, but even without the support, Ukraine will not stop defending itself. Is the question if Ukraine can stop Russia right now from advancing deep further to Europe, or will not be able to stop because of lack of ammunition and weapons. But we are here right now today to raise this question, not the question of weapons, but overall support to Ukraine and humanitarian aid, because Taiwan is quite far from Ukraine. Obviously, Taiwan does not produce enough weapons to supply and sell outside. So what's the point even raising here about selling weapons or donating weapons to Ukraine? It is up to the government, not to the common people like together today.
And if some people say Russia does not want to go into the rest of Europe, just Ukraine, what would you say to that?
Russia already said it multiple times. Russia said multiple times they will not go to Ukraine. Russia said multiple times they have no business in Afghanistan, and they have no reason to invade Afghanistan when it happened like 30, 40 years ago. And Soviet Union also said like they have no reason to invade Poland or like start the war, which the Second World War started not only from fascist Germany, but also from Soviet Union, who was trying to capture territories. And there was even a peaceful pact with Germany about not attacking each other. So what's with all those words? They mean nothing for Russians.
Your country has been attacked by Russia. Do you have any thoughts on other conflicts, specifically how Israel has been bombing Gaza almost every day since the 8th of October? And any comments at all on that? Any connection with the current conflict? Are they two different things?
I think it's two different things, and we are now, it's inappropriate to compare these two different situations. We are here for Ukraine. We're here to increase awareness about war in Ukraine and say thank you to Taiwanese people for their support, because they have been supporting us for all these 2 years.
All right.